What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about J-tips. If you're like me and you doom scroll through your phone just about on a daily basis, sometimes things can be missed the faster that you scroll. Recently, a bit of sneaker news kind of passed me by, and even though I did an audio episode on Footwear recently, in the moment it actually escaped me. That news was the announcement that J-tips was going to be partnering with Nike. The reason that I missed it is because the post or the carousel of all the pictures, which were absolute fire by the way, showed this man J-tips in a really great outfit. And if you blinked, what you would have missed is the Nike swoosh on the jacket. This was a subtle way in announcing that he is going to be moving from Saucony to Nike in what, in my opinion, is the biggest sneaker news of the year. J-tips is no stranger to sneaker culture. As a matter of fact, he is somebody that has emerged over the last couple of years with all of that work that he has done with Saucony. Prior to that, he had made his bones from a very, very young age, loving Air Jordans, working his way by working through hats and fashion, until finally getting that big break by working with Saucony. His brand is big, it's bold, it's loud, it's colorful, it is recognizable. When I think about J-tips moving to Nike, I think about the landscape of collaboration with big brands in sneaker culture specifically. Many times it feels like people are gifted platforms. One example that I use all the time is Travis Scott. Not that Travis Scott hasn't earned his place by now, but at the time when he was getting the opportunities, it felt like he was getting the opportunities because he was famous, that he was getting the opportunities because he was somebody that could push merchandise. J-tips didn't necessarily get the opportunity with Saucony because he could push merchandise, but they gave him that opportunity because of all the recognition, all the hard work that he had earned up until that point. In my opinion, he did a lot with a little. And so to see him move from Saucony to Nike, many people might call it a stepping stone in terms of working with Saucony, but what it feels like to me is a reward for a ton of hard work and a ton of sweat equity. In sneaker culture, a lot of times we can feel somewhat distanced from the people that are creating the shoes that we all love. The designers, the celebrities, the people that have access to shoes that we just don't have access to. The resale market has allowed us to have access, but for many, the barrier of entry is money. Somebody like J-tips, who was part of what I call the boots on the ground in sneaker culture, has worked his way up from being one of us to now one of them. But still, we have this connection to him, so he doesn't feel like one of them. He feels like one of us who has made it to the big time. Many people who do sneaker content, or anybody who does content in general, were kind of sort of hoping for some big break. In order to get that big break, the way that J-tips has made his break now, you have to put the work in. And he has done that. Many people might say that this is J-tips selling out, that going to Nike from doing so much great work with a small brand is a version of selling out. I would actually disagree with that. To me, it really depends on what J-tips' goals have been in this entirety of his journey that he's on. Maybe getting to Saucony felt like the end of the road, it felt like the pinnacle. Never in a million years would he have thought that Nike would come calling. For other people, they're happy doing what they're doing because that's where they want to be. For J-tips to get the call from Nike and for him to accept the partnership, even though we have no idea what he's actually going to be doing with them, that's a really, really big deal for him, and I think that we should pay it respect. The people that I saw posting about this were so happy for him. They were excited about the future. They were excited about the potential of what he could do. If he could do what he did and put Saucony on the map from just what a lot of people felt like was a running company that really emerged during the running boom in the 2010s, to now being a part of this runner craze, to being a part of the culture, to being a part of hype. If he could do that with Saucony, imagine what he could do with Nike. I think the overall message here is that hard work does pay off. In many ways, you do need to catch a break. Sometimes there is luck involved. But if you look at J-tips' ascension, starting from a sneaker lover just like all of us, taking something, putting his vision, his style, his aesthetic on it, and really making a mark, putting himself on the map. That takes time, that takes dedication, that takes sweat equity. He has made his bones in this business, and it feels like he has earned this opportunity. In a world where many people are gifted opportunities that don't feel earned, When I see something like this, to me, I feel like it elevates the entire culture. I feel like a lot of times we don't do enough of that. We don't lift up enough people around us in sneaker culture, whether it be in sneaker content or just in our sneaker groups. Sometimes I think all that we need is to just tell somebody that they look great, tell somebody that they're doing great, and give them that positive reinforcement that is going to continue them on that trend and just continue them feeling good and feeling validated. This has to feel validating for J-Tips. Validating as a sneaker lover, validating as a creator, and validating as somebody who has put so much work in. I'm so happy for him. I'm excited for this collaboration, this partnership. Will it be something that I wear? Probably not. It doesn't really fit my aesthetic. It doesn't really fit with the way that I present myself. But what I can tell you is that many people are excited, sneaker culture is excited, and if he does exactly what he did at Saucony, he is going to emerge and just go into the stratosphere, rocket ship attached to his back, and everybody in the culture is going to be better off. The more success that J-Tips has, the more opportunities are going to be given to the little people, the people that are emerging, the people that are working hard. And maybe, just maybe, it gives hope to a lot of people out there who are watching this and watching his ascension and thinking, one day, maybe I'll make it. For you and for anybody else with that vision and that dream, I wish the best for you, and I hope that this inspires you. I hope this finds everybody well. I hope this finds everybody safe, and I'll see you in the next one.